Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to actually have your own VTuber or PNGtuber, whatever you want to call it, inside of OBS. For in case you want to start doing like a VTuber thing, or get your toe in the water, so to speak. And I'm actually going to hide the preview here just so you guys don't have to see an endless loop, if you will. But the steps are pretty simple, okay? This is an OBS. Of course, you will want to download OBS first and foremost. I'll leave a link in the description below. And in case you're wondering what I actually mean by any of this VTuber or PNGtuber or whatever, I don't know if you've noticed, but the little chibi character I call Mini-Me in the corner, his mouth is actually moving along with me talking. Now, you could get crazy and add certain animations or certain shakes and stuff that he can do when you are talking and whatnot, but I just decided to keep it simple, and I'll go over it with you guys. Now, I am going to enable preview again. I'm sorry for the infinite thing, but I actually have to see what I'm doing because I'm going to show you guys some like behind the scenes stuff as well. Okay, so what you'll need for this is, of course, OBS. You'll need some kind of character that you want to. It can be an animated GIF. It can be just a PNG. You'll need both a closed mouth, meaning that when you're not talking, and you'll need an open mouth, so when you are talking, what happens type thing. Because technically speaking, okay, here's the source, okay? Like I said, I'll put the link in the description below because the thing that we are taking advantage of here is image recreation, I believe. Let's check that out actually. Yeah, that's it. Image reaction. Did I call it recreation? I meant react. So after you did that and had everything set, you could do that. Now I'm going to show you guys a little trick, okay? You see this, right? Well, if we disable this, which this is just the teeth, because I did a little workaround shortcut, if you will, which is if we disable that, you'll see he's no longer actually moving when I move. See, this is a different image, okay? This is an image, and all I did was, this is an image of my character I use on a different channel and sometimes in my streams. All I did was add his teeth, which these are his teeth, but they were made into like an open and closed position. So I simply was just able to add them on top. And that's simple as that. So this is just a regular GIF file. And then this, where the magic happens. And, you can actually control the reaction threshold. That will be whatever decibels it listens out for. Like if I whisper too silently, then it won't pick it up at all. And well, it will pick it up if I go loud, of course, but then I start clipping, and no one wants that? Am I right? Or am I right? So there we go with that. And then we have left off, I suppose. We are, there you go, Bobsy or Uncle, something, dark side. And that's perfectly fine. Now, in order to get that image reaction, it will be a plugin, okay, for OBS. It will be a free plugin. At the time of recording this, I really need to point that out because some OBS plugins do end up going on to being paid plugins, but and they start free, but that's a whole story for another day. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video so maybe you guys could start your potential journey into the world of tomorrow. I mean, the world of VTubing or PNGtubing or whatever you want to call it tubing. And as I'm sure you guessed, there are other images that I could input instead if I wanted to. Literally, I just have to edit this. I'm not going to because I like keeping the gaming one because when I'm streaming gaming content. That's why he's actually there. Now, with that said, if I wanted to, I could just make another source and then have him for this channel, then have a different position of him for another channel, and so on and so forth. But I like this here, and hopefully one of you guys at the very least, hopefully find it helpful. Okay. And if you do find these OBS tips or the stuff like that helpful, then I have no problem doing more in the future, okay? It's what you guys find helpful. This isn't necessarily an OBS channel, but it's not necessarily not an OBS channel. OBS is a form of editing. It's editing your stream, right? And this is an editing channel. Technically, iTechnically. You see what I did there? Well, I think I'm going to call it here. Let me know your thoughts, comment section below. If you do decide to try this in the future, let me know how it works out for you. And if you want more stuff like this in the future, let me know. With that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.